Hey yo, you already know what the fuck it is. Yes, that was shit podcast. You already know. What did we just watch, John?
We just watched About Last Night with Steph and Ayesha Curry. What'd you think about it, Jagger?
That was shit. 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 That was yeah. That was shit. Ooh, that was shit. Woke moment. That was shit. That was shit.
And this was a special type of shit because this one actually made you take a shit after watching.
Yeah, very true.
So I think that was a nice take. Yeah,
very true. I was surprised. Yeah, surprised me. Yeah, the show. So, it's like a game show for rich people, man. It's like the fucking. It's like in the Hunger Games. It's like what was that competition show that all the rich people would watch? Oh,
Wasn't
it was the fucking
Hunger
Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah. It's like the Hunger Games in real life, dude. Except.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of rich people come on the show, and they're pretty much playing like apples to apples. I don't know what like card game to relate it to.
No, I feel rich people playing apples to apples definitely a better comparison than the Hunger Games because nobody's dying yet, but I'm sure that's season 2.
Except for the lower and middle class.
The only people dying in this show are the audience because this is a shit show from start to finish.
It's pretty bad. We made a joke that it would be better if first of all if Steph and Ayesha Curry were not the hosts.
They suck. They blow. They're so bad.
They're really bad. But also, if instead of rich people, like, talking about their sex lives, if instead it was, like, normal, average people, like, if, like, one of the guys on was, like, a plumber or something, and another guy was, like,
just, like, middle class, lower income people, like where the money actually matters. So, a little bit of background, this show, like, the celebrities, like, the couples, right? We watched the Draymond Green episode. They compete by one person gets asked a question, and the other person has headphones on in the couple. And then, so they answer it, and the person with the headphones takes them off and has to guess what the other person said. So, for example, like, it would be like, what's your favorite body part on the other person? And so if someone says, like, Steph said feet, well, then Ayesha, with she's wearing the headphones, she takes them off, and she's like, oh, feet.
But the question was, which part of your partner's body would you memorialize?
Or no, immortalize. Or no. I was just giving an example, but yeah, that was actually one of the questions. It was
immortalize.
Fucking awful. A terrible question. My question was much.
It was confusing.
Much easier to understand.
You dumbed it down for the non-rich people, the unintelligent non-rich folk out there.
It's just a weird vocabulary flex. Just ask what's your favorite body part.
Weirded so strangely.
Yeah, but anyways, back to your example with the middle class people. So the money would actually matter in that case. So like divorces would happen as a result of the show. Houses would be foreclosed. Yeah, that was our, but instead you got celebrities like, oh, this money will go to my charity, And it's like, yeah, I don't know.
What would be really funny is if they just kept it.
Yeah, they should have.
That would be especially funny. Like they just spent it to like rent a yacht or something.
Yeah. Well, it just honestly. So the first, I think there's a couple elements in the show that make it just awful, right? First thing, the hosts suck. The hosts are boring. Ayesha sucks. She doesn't really contribute anything, and what she does contribute is like bad jokes and like just like boring ass dialogue. Like, and like this show, it feels like people are just laughing at the jokes because they're so rich. Like none of this shit is funny. Like I don't know. It's just like, oh, answer this personal question.
It's like they're trying to go for like, oh, like this dinner party, like casual dinner party vibe or something. This is like if Ayesha and Steph Curry invited you to a dinner party and it sucked. Like it was really boring. Ayesha's trying to like facilitate all like the fun games and like the laughter, but she's just not. She's not good at it, and it feels very forced. It doesn't feel.
Yeah, because it's.
I don't know.
This could be like a podcast, right? Because it's none of this is natural conversation. They're trying to turn a dinner party into a game show, which doesn't work because nobody's talking. Like they're only answering questions, and then they immediately just cut to the next question, or they'll say like a little bit about it, but like super weird, and like I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Draymond Green didn't want to be there. Like he kept the headphones on as long as he could. Like he put the headphones on extra early and was just vibing to some shit. I don't know what he was listening to. I wish they would tell you.
Definitely. I mean, yeah. I mean, and just the like besides like I can't really complain about the guests, but another part of the show that was awful, right, was the set design. It was discombobulating. Steph Curry was like hovering in the background, like serving drinks or whatever. But whenever they cut to like a different celebrity, it was just very forceful and weird.
Yeah, he was he's just like behind all the rest of the people. Like everybody has to turn around to interact with him. Like turn around on the couch. It's like, oh, Steph, you're still there, back there lurking. Steph's in the background lurking for the entire episode.
He's like creeping. He's like, oh, I like your feet, you know.
Let me make you a drink. Yeah. It looks like you ran out. Let me make you a drink, and I'll just stand behind you and watch you drink.
When he asked the camera to zoom in on Aisha's feet, bro, that was so fucking weird. Like,
I wanted them to show her feet. That would have been my favorite part of the whole thing.
Like, even if you're into that, it's just weird for like a dude to be like, oh, zoom in on my wife's feet. You know, show the audience.
That's how you know that they have a very comfortable relationship with each other.
They're in an open relationship. That's what, you know, they had an interview about it right before the show.
Yeah. I want Steph Curry and Aisha to go on the stand and see how they fare.
Yeah, and I think the third part about this show is it's not very interesting, and it's also like, I don't know, it's just like we don't need it. Who gives a shit about what these people are into and what they're doing? Like, I don't give a fuck about their kinks or anything. This show is a reminder that we need to bring kink shaming and kink bullying back.
Oh yeah, you know, Steve Harvey should have been the host, huh, John?
Fuck.
Steve Harvey should have been the host because they do this thing that reminded me of Family Feud where they ask these obviously leading questions where they want you to answer with like, oh, penis or pussy. And then everyone's like, when they do say that, everyone's like, what? Oh my God.
We said penis.
So yeah, it should have been Steve Harvey as the host in the seat so he could have done his like gaped mouth, like shocked reaction.
He would have fallen.
I can't believe you just said that.
He would have fallen out of the fucking chair by the end of the episode just from gasping at every answer.
Like, this is a Christian show.
We're trying to keep this PG.
This is the Lord's house. How could you say pussy in the Lord's house?
Oh my God. Yeah, but even with Steve, I don't even think Steve Harvey could save this show. This is a boring ass show. This is a...
yeah, it's really boring.
It was really boring.
I wanted to watch Steph Curry make more drinks. I didn't, but he just decided to lurk instead. They didn't...
You work in a bar.
He just lurked.
What do you think about his bartending skills?
All it showed was him straining some liquid into a glass. That's all it showed.
I remember he spilled the drink, and you're like, you spilled that fucking drink.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was straining the drink into the glass and he was spilling it all out the side of the strainer. And then fucking, what a dumbass. Do you think he's actually like, was this just a funny way for them to make the show a little more charming? Like, oh, Steph will make drinks behind the bar and he'll lurk, and then Aisha will be like the party girl and she'll make everyone laugh. Do you think that's how they actually have dinner parties? Is that what happens?
No, you know what it is?
Steph's like the drink man.
I think they just didn't bring enough chairs, you know? That's what it is. Like, Steph, we're gonna have to be in the bar. We don't have enough chairs.
Yeah, well, then there was that part where he had like the secret card in his pocket. Like, it's such a crazy like twist, like, oh, no one knows what this question is, and then he just pulls it out of his pocket, and you're like, oh, okay, Steph Curry's gonna read this question, and then he just like walks right in front of the cameras and pulls up a chair next to his wife and hands it to her, and she reads it. I was so confused by that whole part.
The set design was so bad. Those chairs were ugly. They did not match the fucking background. I don't know. It just, this is a piss poor show. What a waste of cameras, honestly. Because...
a waste of some nice cameras.
Those cameras are fucking nice, okay? And they wasted on this piece of shit show. Like, this is the thing about bad shows, right? It's not that, for me, I don't get mad. I mean, I get mad at the show's existence, but I get even more mad on the wasted talent and resources that went into it.
Yeah. Well, you know what I want to know is, at the end of the show, Aisha Curry's like, all right, we're going to cut the cameras and we're going to get down to the real fun. I want to know what happened after that. like how they interacted with each other when the cameras were no longer on.
Yeah, they just showed them walking out in black and white and like these weird cuts. Yeah, it was pretty sick. Oh, let's talk about the intro to the show.
Okay, yeah.
Wasn't that they played like some loud fucking music and then they had people talking in the background, but it was like ambiance or like background, and I don't know. It was really bad intro.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they had the waiter delivering drinks to them to like set the stage of like, oh, fancy cocktails and like fancy location or something, but
they got.
I don't know. I don't know.
The waiter's probably pissed he got replaced by Steph Curry.
No, he's like, I thought I was gonna be on this shit. Oh, he didn't even show my face. All he showed my hand carrying the tray.
Maybe he was like, thank God I wasn't on this shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he dodged a bullet, I guess. He dodged a bullet.
Shout out to the waiter. Poor sack of shit. He should have been on the show making that $20K. Yeah. These fuckers don't need it.
But Steph Curry, he was probably making the drinks in the back, and then he would like bring them out in the strainer for Steph Curry to strain like a dumbass into the glasses.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty funny how they used him, because it was like, oh, this couple's gonna need a drink after that answer, and he like just walks over with a drink, and it's so bad.
His banter with everybody was very awkward. And I think part of that, in large part, was just because he was in the background and he like wasn't really a part of it, and he was just.
They had him hovering, man. Like, what? That's so awkward.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I would do in that position. I'd be like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not gonna be here if I'm just gonna hover in the background. Like, you know, give me a chair. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I can.
Like, yeah, this is my wife's show. I'm just gonna stay back here.
Oh man.
I'll ring the bell and I'll hit the buzzer when you get the question wrong. That's what I'll do. I was saying, like, I wish that if I had to work on the show, I wish I had Steph Curry's job, because he just gets to fool around behind the bar and just, like, ring a bell if somebody gets the answer correct and hit the buzzer when it doesn't.
And then occasionally compliment Aisha.
Like, Aisha, you so beautiful. like we're talking right now, Steph. We're trying to have a conversation over here. Aisha, your feet beautiful as fuck. I love your feet.
So that would be better if the whole show Steph Curry just talked about how his obsession with the feet, and the celebrities were just looking around like super like it's just super awkward. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, this dude doesn't stop talking about her feet like the whole show. That'd be a funny guy.
Aisha, your feet look smooth. Just from
just
the background.
Finds different fucking compliments for her feet.
Then everyone turns around and looks at him. They all turn back. It's like,
oh, that'd be way better.
Just every once in a while he butts in.
Eric Andre comes out. You know, it's actually a prank show.
Yeah, that would be some Eric Andre shit. Steph Curry in the background. Aisha, your feet look really delicious today. Everyone stops, like the music all stops.
That sounds like something Hannibal would do on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Should we guess the ratings?
Yeah. I feel like the audience rating is going to be pretty good on this one for IMDb. It's probably going to be like a 7.5.
I'm going to say a 4. Let me check.
Let's see.
What was your rating while I'm doing this? What is your rating of this show?
Oh, shit. On 1 to 10, I give this a 3. Give it a 3.
Give it a 3? I don't know. For me, I don't think it really contributed anything. I don't know.
To the culture?
Yeah, and I thought it was awful. I don't know. I'm giving it a 1. Actually, damn. I'll give it a 2. Because the cameras were nice, and I guess it was structured. Hold on, I'm trying to find the show. I can't find shit. Hold on. What was it?
Honestly, the gay guy was kind of funny. He had a couple good jokes. Draymond Green seems like the homie.
He's just talking about how big his dick is.
Yeah. Like, shout out.
He's just reminding people, hey, I got a big dick. She loves shoes.
I like the part where he was talking about getting cheeks from his wife. I thought I was gonna get the cheeks, but she fell asleep, and then she woke me up at 4:30 a.m. and I got the cheeks. That was the best part.
Yeah. Bro, I can't find this fucking show anywhere. IMDb Gold. God damn it.
They've scrubbed it from the online.
Yeah, this isn't on. It's not. I'm checking their IMDb pages. It's not on there. This show is not on IMDb.
They are
Nobody
hiding
posts this.
the
I could be the one to
reviews.
post this show if I wanted.
You should do it.
I should post. Wait, let me check if I can.
Wait, is our podcast on IMDb?
I left a comment for Just Like That, or no, for Fairview.
Yeah.
So that got approved. So that was pretty funny.
Nice.
Actually, I can't actually. I need like a pro account. But
John, just get the pro account.
how much is a pro?
And I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So this show, I'm giving it a 2 because I don't know. It was all over the place. The set was awful. How do you fuck up a set with that much money? You know, how do you fuck up the set? Okay. Set was awful. Discombobulated.
Yeah, it almost looks like it looked like a Dan Schneider set. Like if it was Dan Schneider made it like an adult sitcom.
Oh man, so this is what Dan's been up to. That actually makes a lot of sense, Jagger, because of the foot thing with Steph, you know?
Ah, yes. So it was all scripted.
You think Steph's got like a fucking earpiece and Dan's like, mention the feet. Fucking mention the feet. Mention the feet again.
Say how good they look.
Don't hold back, Steph.
Say you want to touch them.
What the fuck does Dan Schneider sound like?
He probably sound like this. Like, okay, talk about her feet now. Say something about your wife's feet.
Hey, so I gotta run to the, you guys, something. Would have a great rap gift for you guys this year.
What I'll do is I'll get an audio of Dan Schneider talking, and I'll put it over that, and people can compare.
Yeah, we'll see how close I got.
Yeah. All right, man. I mean, you have anything else to say about this shit?
That was shit. 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 That was yeah. That was shit. Ooh, that was shit. Woke moment. That was shit. That was shit. Oh.